How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We have quite a interesting run here today. Sorry about the noise. I guess we're in a busy area of town. I felt like bringing out the Rezbilt again, 389. Really nice truck in terms of customization. Don't have to worry about sacrificing quality just because it's a free mod, for sure. I hope we have enough lights on there. We'll see. Probably could add a few more. But yeah, I think the only gripe I do have about it is the current paint job, which I have yet to actually make a paint job for this truck. I guess I should do that at some point. It's probably made in a low resolution, but if you zoom in on it, you can kind of see some pixels. But if you're far away, it's okay. And of course, we're inside most of the time, so it doesn't really matter. But it's a changeable stripe skin that comes with the truck. Not really my cup of tea. But anyway. I decided to run with it just because that's what I had since the last time. But I did manage to throw a few lights on there. Yeah, so we'll see how we make out with that. And then we've got nice Reefer here from Selonik. Little RM double config for you. And pretty much the wheels on there are we got Mega Hole rims and the Goodyear tires. That's from Jasper's Wheels packs plural, actually. I believe Peterbilt Alcoa's there on the tractor itself. Goodyear tires on there too. These lights are a mix of the lights that come with the Rezbilt, as well as the front on the bumper comes from Atreus LED Mega Pack. Other than that, horns on there are from Z-Mods. That's the selectable horns mod. That's probably about it, actually. The different reefer options on the trailer. The front one's chrome. The last one is the default. Just to kind of show you what they look like, even though you can't really see the default one back there. But the chrome, the better looking one I have up front. So anyways, we are here in Lincoln, Montana. We're going to be picking up at an HS expansion site. And then we'll see where we go from there. I think I've got my GPS set to a job that's going to take us about 460 miles away, maybe 470, something like that. And then we've got a 3408. I think this is from Creechbaum. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's his sound. You might be able to tell as soon as I start it up, which I will be doing now. Man, love the sound of that thing when it just comes to life. That sounds pretty killer. So I think probably what I'm going to go ahead and do... Golly. There we go. Yeah. Let's go ahead and, I have my volume up super loud in my headphones, so it feels like I'm shouting here. Hopefully it's okay. I have, compression put on my mic at the end of it anyway, but let's get the lights on here. Oop. GPS is already set, and we're going just around the corner. But to save my ears, I'm going to go ahead and turn my volume down in-game. So give me a second to do that. Be right back. There we go. We'll see if that's any better. We'll see how we make out here with this going on. Let's get the... Oops, that put the brake in. That wasn't supposed to happen. And for some reason it didn't go in earlier. Anyways, let's go and get out on the road here. Man, what a killer engine that is. I love that. I love how steady it is, how steady the sound is when you let off the throttle there. Alright, good to go here. And we'll see what happens here. See what our job looks like once we get it. Got lots of nice, cool, exciting things to talk about. Get everybody caught up on what's been going on in the world of Vaughn. It's definitely been busy. I do apologize to you guys, the viewers, for taking so super long since the last upload. Even though I did stream here pretty recently, it was just kind of a convoluted effort to at least upload something, but yeah, I realize my failure to consistently upload, and I will explain the explanation behind that, but let's go ahead and we get turning into here. We'll get you guys caught up in just a second, and then we'll talk some more about ATS. What do you say? Alright, here we are here. Alright. Let's take a look, see what they got for us. Cargo market is, let's see, to Cody, Wyoming from beef jerky. Alright, taking waste paper, so that's our job for today. See what they want us to be. I think, looking on the map there, I don't see anything. Might be a drive around kind of scenario here. Let's try to go this way maybe? Not really sure. I hope we can actually make this. Oof, nope, I don't think we can. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oof. That was a bad decision on my part. Yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, I see where the green icon is. Let's hope we can get to it this way. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's way open over here. Cool. I like that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course we have to back up for this. Wow. This has to be one of the worst pickup spots I think I've ever seen. Wow. I don't even have words for this. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably have to skip the loading for this one because I am not gonna back up a Rocky Mountain double. No, sir. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to chicken out of this one. It's just not gonna happen. I know I'm already jackknifing it back there probably. Come on, give me the thing again. Come on. Okay, there we go. Sorry, but we're gonna have to skip it. There's no way I'm doing this. Not today. Oh wow, and we're parked facing the wrong direction. Okay. I think somebody on the ATS expansion team's got some triggers to fix. We're just gonna go back up real slow like. Turn it on. Can we do it? Can we do it? There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Man, somebody wanted to see us get in real trouble. Not happening today, boy. Hell Creek Beef Jerky, Lincoln, Montana. That's pretty cool. I like those trailer skins. That's a nice touch, though. Yeah, whoever's watching that can assist with those triggers, I would appreciate that. See how we make out here. Okay, I think we're alright. These RM doubles are following just fine, so. And we're actually going to go through a nice route here, going down the way to Wyoming. We also have plenty of horsepower. We've got 800 horses in this thing, so we're not going to struggle one bit. Oh, I hope we don't get called to the way station. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, they don't want us to have any fun today. Jeez. Okay. Well, when they call, we answer, so. Where's the entrance here? Not here. That's a do not enter. Alright. Go around this other way. Alright, I guess we can, we can do that. Oh boy. All right. Tight turn here. I gotta swing this around a bit. Oh no, where's the scale? Oh shoot, did I turn too late? Hold on. Wait, am I doing this right? Okay, it wraps around, right? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm rusty. Okay. Alright, we went the right direction. Good. Keep an eye on that mirror. See how these do. Going around this corner. Wow, you can't even see the end of it, even through the convex. I think it stayed on the asphalt for the most part. Yeah, alright, so I think we're okay. It's not too shabby. Pulling these around. Alright, let's make them happy here. Alright, we'll pull out our papers. They'll check us out. 114,103 is what we are today. Alright, well they're happy. Our registration checks out. Our CDL checks out. We're not hauling more than our license allows. That's good. I'm gonna probably just coast this because I don't want to stop any longer. Alright. Let's let her rip. Wow, those high RPMs sound amazing. Oh man, that's screaming. It is screaming in my ears right now. Tell you what, I quite literally feel like I'm having to shout right now. Just to hear myself through this. Which probably sounds really weird to you because it's probably not as loud for you. By the time you hear it, and it's gone through all the YouTube fancy compression and stuff, it's probably not as loud. And plus I usually try to edit it to get the sound levels balanced, but for me it's screaming. Oh man, but anyways, we got lots to catch up on. Starting with probably the obvious, as you can see, my setup has changed a little bit. I've moved my camera to the left side of me instead of the right. It was up against the wall, and so I felt like it was kind of at a weird angle, but with it being on the left side, I feel like you get kind of a better angle, maybe see a little bit more of the buttons here on my left side. And then I went ahead and purchased a portable table. Basically it's a laptop tray, which is where I have my mouse and keyboard now. So it's super handy. I can literally it's just a little table with wheels. I can just move it around. It sits here on my left side, so I essentially move it to get out of my seat and then pull it back when I'm sitting in my seat. So that freed up plenty of desk space now, finally. Now I'm not having to like slouch over to touch my keyboard and mouse. Yeah, you don't have to see me fumbling around to do that. Now it's all pretty accessible here on the left side, which is awesome. But we're speeding just a little bit. Going downshift to 6. And then, yeah, so the mic and the camera basically switched places, so my mic is on the right side. And as you can probably see, I've got some little LED lights that I felt like putting in. Kind of makes it feel like there's a party going on. And these particular ones, they have different strobe settings depending on the pattern that you want to do. Or you can do solid colors, you can cycle between them. But they also have a mode, which is what they're on now, where they respond to noise, which is pretty cool. So if I were to stop talking, you'd see it go like a solid color. Just like that. And then you can hear when I talk, they light up again. So that's pretty cool. You'll also see I can like clap my hands and you'll see the pattern. See how that lights up different colors. I don't know, just kind of felt like doing something fun. It's pretty sensitive too. It even picks up when I do this. Like if you'll see times when I'm not talking, but it'll light up anyway. That's because it hears me clutching down here on my pedals. So I don't know. It's just something fun. Something I felt like doing just to add to the fun, you know. Trying to not slow down too much here, but it's probably not a bad idea too, since we're pretty long load. All right. Good on here just fine, and I'm going to let her rip now that we are on the 90. Going east, looks like. I do want to also, like, again, just to reiterate, express my sincere apologies for not uploading more. Yeah, it's been crazy busy here. Work really picked up quite a bit. So, to be honest, it was eating a lot of energy, to where by the end of the day, I had to do stuff to get my mind off of work, and yeah, it's been really hard to get the energy to record. There was even a couple times where I sat down and really tried to do it, but I just, you know, I didn't have the energy, mental energy. And it sounds like it sounds silly, like it takes so much out of you to sit for 30 minutes and record a video of you sitting and driving. But it's more than that. You have to really be in the spirit to do it, you know? And it's more than just sitting and recording. You have to do the editing at the end. You have to, you know, you edit the thumbnail, you edit the audio, the video, see how they mesh together. I throw some other stuff in there too. So it's not like it takes so much, but it's just you gotta be in the mindset to do it. So I figured rather than put out a real crappy video where I'm not talking much and I'm not sounding like I really want to do this, I figured might as well wait and just kind of let it take its course. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, or I hope that nobody thought like I was leaving or anything. And you know, I realize I'm also at fault for not at least posting a community message on the channel saying that, you know, explaining why everything was going on. But yeah, I just was focusing on stuff to, you know, kind of let my brain rest. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, it's been very crazy lately, mostly with work, but other things going on in life as well. So I just wanted to make sure that I, you know, was available for the other things that were important to do. So I feel like no one should be punished for taking a break, taking care of themselves. So yeah, that's essentially what I was doing. But I am definitely glad to be back. I'm going to try to be more consistent here, even though I don't anticipate work to slow up at any point. I do miss recording and uploading, so I'm definitely going to be trying to be more consistent here. Trying out new stuff. We've got some new things to try. We got, man, I got some new trailers I got to cover. Yeah, got lots of fun stuff to do. And I have also been, you know, continuing to do my modding work. for those that don't know or don't really aren't really aware, there is an awesome group of guys called Heavy Holland Customs that I help them out with some modding stuff. I'm working on a truck that they're going to be releasing soon, a W9, and it's definitely got a couple, I'd say probably a couple to a few months worth of work left still. But I really am proud of the effort that everybody's been putting in to get it, looking good again. And I think that time will be worth it. So, I've been working on stuff like that. I've been working on some personal projects related to modding for ATS. And what else? I guess stuff in my spare time. I still play tennis every week with my sister and a few friends. I've been relearning how to do some soldering. For the longest time, I've been just borrowing equipment, and I'm the kind of guy that when I want to get into a hobby, I try to get deep into it. I don't like to just do stuff at a surface level. In other words, I hate being a noob at something because I'm afraid of being told that I'm a noob. So I like to really sink my teeth into something. So anyway, bought me some equipment. I got me a soldering station. It's a temperature controlled station. The brand is Tenma. I forget the exact model. It's got some weird numbers to it, but the Tenma temperature controlled soldering iron. It goes from about 300 to 760 Fahrenheit. It doesn't come with changeable tips though, so I think I don't anticipate to do a lot of heavy soldering work, so I'm not going to run through the tip that came with it too quickly, especially because I do try to keep it real clean, and I tin it before and after. Even when it's going to sit for a little bit, I make sure to tin it after my work's done, so hopefully that will help preserve the tip a little longer. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I've been because also for those that don't know, I do also do some audio video work kind of on the side. I try to offer my services to local projects that are going on. So part of that is soldering, because you do also have to know how to make your own XLR, TRS. What else is out there? RCA. Those kinds of cables. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Personally, I enjoy it. So anyway, I kind of retrained myself a little bit on that the last couple weeks. Oh, we're going uphill here. We got to make sure we get the downshift so we stay in at least medium RPMs here. Yep, it's struggling a little bit because we've got some heavy cargo here. Let's go down to 5 here. Hopefully we get off this incline soon. There we go. Alright, it's picking up a little now. We'll go back to 6. Let's ride it out there for a bit. So, without droning on too much longer. Oh, let's get the Jake on. We're going to coast down here. That's pretty cool. Although the Jake sounds like it does have a little bit of a looping effect. It kind of like cuts out a little bit every couple seconds. Hopefully you guys can hear that and that's not just me. So it don't sound like I'm crazy hearing stuff that's not there, but we'll see. As RPMs drop, maybe it'll get better. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? I'm trying some experiments here with the sound, so you could probably tell, unless you didn't notice until I brought it up now, I don't have the Peterbilt interior effects going on in this. Okay, I think we're done with the Jake now. There we go. I don't have the Peterbilt interior effects pack in here. I have rather the Sound Fixes mod. Just because I just felt like it. Just felt like trying it out. So yeah, I don't have the usual effects sounds that you're probably used to hearing in the truck that are made possible by the Peterbilt interior effects Generation 5 from Z-Mods. Instead I have Sound Fixes. So I don't know, I just kind of felt like running with that. And a kind of bonus is I missed the refueling sound effect. But yeah, I don't know, just felt like giving it a shot. I've seen the different updates been pushing out for it, and kind of felt like running it again just to at least hear what the sounds are like now. The rain sounds good so far. Heard a little bit of thunder, but the rain pitter-patter sounds pretty good with this mod. And of course we got the physics mod. You can see the trucks being a little bouncy today. Also from Z-Mods, that's a free mod. So yeah, we got a little bit of everything going on here, except for the interior effects, since that pack doesn't play nice with sound fixes, in my experience, and others have verified that as well. But anyways, yeah, so my latest venture has been that I've been like experimenting, just trying to relearn soldering a bit, is working on the tips of XLR cables. So where the cable goes in, you have your bushing, and then the chuck, and then your insert, which is the actual connector buckets, and then the casing. It's usually copper or brass or some material like that. So you take all four things apart. You get your cable, you strip it down a little bit. You can tin the wires too, but in this case, I'm using like brand new cable, so I didn't tin the wires this time. But yeah, you just make sure you leave like, I'd say maybe like 1/4 of an inch of the strands exposed. Hold them up to the connector bucket, put some solder in there, and you don't have to make it like a ball around the bucket, just enough to get it solid inside the container, to fill the container. And you just apply solder like right up to the insulation sleeve of the cable. And then from that point, you just put the casing back together. Yeah, there's a little plastic tab you pull up to get the connector out. So then once you put the container back in, once you've soldered it, you just put that little locking plastic back on, put the casing back, and then the bushing and the chuck also go back in, just screw in, and that holds everything in place. So yeah, that's been fun to... I've got like 5 different XLR connector tips, so I've just been... I'll basically like solder and then desolder and then resolder with different ones. So I've got some soldering braid that I use to pick up the old solder. I've got tons of it, the 6040 solder, standard stuff. It's I think it's 60% lead, 40% tin. And then it's got the rosin inside too, so it's really easy to work with. So yeah, just been messing around with that, having fun with that. Done a little bit of music stuff here and there, but not too much. Just been like super tied up with everything else going on, so yeah. And don't get me wrong, I have been doing some driving a little bit in ATS, not as much as I should be probably, but yeah, that's been most of my time's been going. So yeah, it is what it is. Life at times gets in the way, and it's okay to take a break from gaming once in a while, even though I have been still doing the modding stuff as I mentioned. But yeah, recording and video editing for the channel has definitely there's been a drought there, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully a little bit of explanation suffices, but needless to say, I do want to change that going forward. So yeah, I hate the thought of leaving you guys without stuff to watch, even though I don't really offer anything so unique, you know. I feel like it's kind of like you know, there's plenty of other better YouTubers out there that give better content, talk more about the trucks and stuff like that. I talk a little bit about it at the beginning and the end, somewhat. But I don't know, I guess for me it's mostly just, I like trying different mods, especially ones that have just come out, even though I'm usually not the very first to cover them. I just like to draw attention to them, so I feel like I offer at least something there where I can show off new mods, and if anything, I just give you something to watch when you need it. You know, the commentary is there if you like the, you know, the commentary. Oh, I also started, I guess kind of a little mini series that I'll probably build on here and there, but not as much attention as my regular commentary videos. I call it No Gab, where I don't talk at all. I basically just give you like a very short intro. Boom, here's the truck, here's the trailer. You can see it outside, just like when I'm, you know, starting my normal videos, except I just go straight into the driving and I don't really talk about anything. It's no gab, so there's no commentary. Commentary-free videos. So yeah, that's kind of there for just, you know, the people that do come looking on the YouTube platform for just videos to kind of have in the background as noise or whatever. And even if that's how you treat these videos, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like, I think I've always said this since the beginning, that even though I do like sharing mods and talking about them and also drawing attention to ATS expansion, since I helped the team out with testing and drawing attention to it, for the most part I put out what I want. And you know, at the same time as trying to think of what might be appealing to others and what might be interesting to talk about and things like that, for the most part I keep a balanced point of view, and I feel kind of an inner satisfaction knowing that I put out what I want. And I'm so glad that I have the means to be able to do this without it being a career or a job where I'm forced to put out content that others tell me to put out. You know, because I've got a full-time job. I've got other things I do on the side that bring in some money. You know, so essentially, you know, I've got it okay, where I don't need to worry about making this lucrative in any way. I just put out what I want. If others enjoy it, great. If others don't, oh well. There's other channels out there, they'll figure it out. And I don't really entertain, you know, that thought too much of like people being, you know, critics or whatever. It's like I do it because I love to do it, and I do whatever I want. So I'd like to just keep it that way instead of forcing myself to be mindful of what I'm talking about. Is this going to be relevant? Like, you know, it's nice to not care about that. Hopefully that's cool with you guys. And of course, what I'm saying shouldn't discourage anybody from like suggesting stuff. So by all means, definitely give me suggestions on what you want to see. Just, you know, don't expect me to get to it too quick, because you know, if I want to cover it, then I will. But I don't have an agenda, basically, is what I'm saying. I realize that was a very long-winded way to say that, but it comes down to that. I don't have an agenda, so I will do what I want to do, and if that, you know, if y'all jive with that, then great. If not, don't worry about it. Kind of sticking my nose out here so I can get a better view here of traffic. Okay, he's turning, and we're good. Yeah, these trailers follow pretty good, so I'm not too worried about hitting stuff. I am going to be mindful of it, though, just to give myself some extra room, but not too worried about it being too tight, because these trailers, they follow pretty good. Let's see, what are we at here? 45 speed limit, okay. I've been doing a terrible job. Just gabbing and not really paying attention to the speed limit. Alright, 55. We can probably make it to 7 high here. We'll wait until we conquer this small incline. Alright, now we'll go to push it to 7 high. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I do hope that all of you guys are well. Having a good Thursday. I had to think about it there for a second. Yeah, every once in a while the days tend to kind of fade together. Man, I find myself just really appreciating the chrome work that was done on this truck. Pretty fantastic. Real nice work on these mirrors too. I don't know if Rezbilt uses different mirrors. I know that the actual cover on it is editable, I think. You can go with the chrome or the paint. In this case, I have the paint and chrome. But the mirrors are just super clear. I'm very impressed by that. Yeah, super clear. And really everything else here too. Oh, I probably failed to mention that that steering wheel is courtesy of Fish Pants, his steering wheel pack, which is a payware pack you can get for pretty cheap. All right, let's get. Maybe we should stay at 5. We're down at 30 miles an hour. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Hopefully it's not been as stressful as mine. Yeah, interesting stuff going on lately. I know that a lot of people are hurting economically with the different things going around. But yeah, I'm not one to talk politics, so leaving politics out of it, I know that a lot of people they're dealing with different struggles. We also have the California fires going on. So I've been keeping tabs with the people I know over there, and people are still recovering. People that were displaced or ended up getting hurt in some way. So hoping that everybody there is well, and hope that you're keeping tabs if you know somebody over there, that letting them know that they're being thought of course. Terrible thing to go through. But yeah, just really hoping everybody is, wishing everybody well, I guess, is the message. Ooh, alright. Got a stoplight here. Crept up on us. Man, really love this truck. Oh, and speaking of which, we got to get ourselves a screenshot for the thumbnail. So let's see when we can do that. I don't want to do it in this congested area. Man, I'm kind of kicking myself now that I didn't do that. Back when we were still in that nice scenic area just outside of Lincoln. Oh, we're gonna run it. Yep, gotta run the light. We were already past it. And we would have been sticking out if we tried to stop there. Let's see. Maybe now that traffic's going again, maybe I can grab one just outside of here. Try to get away from these buildings, because I like the natural scenery better. Maybe once this speed picks up, we'll grab it out here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I don't know if any of this will actually come out in the screenshot, but we'll try. All right. I'm going to go ahead and grab it real quick. This is a nice little spot to do that. So let me go ahead and grab that screenshot. I'll be right back with you. All right, we're back. Got a nice screenshot. We'll see how much is going to be visible of that nice scenery in the screenshot. Because I tend to frame it pretty tight on the truck, but we'll see. Looks like we're coming up on Geibel here. And... okay, we're going to be going to the right, so not to the left. Yep, right, because we're going to Cody, that's right. Oh, maybe I'll stay in 2. Okay, now we can go down to low. I don't want to rev those RPMs too high. Lots of other truckers here on the road today. This is one of my favorite spots here. I actually took a picture one time of that sign right there. Geibel to the left, Cody to the right. With that scenery in the background. I had that as my desktop wallpaper for a little bit. Oh man, those RM doubles just followed really well. I think we stayed right on the line for that one. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I have to say I'm kind of nervous after seeing our pickup spot. I really, really hope that we don't have to back up. Because if we do, I'm going to probably have to skip the back or the drop. And I really don't want to have to do that. I'd like to get paid as much as possible, so I try at all costs usually for even drops that I don't feel comfortable doing. I'll usually try it anyway instead of hitting the easy button. So I'm real nervous because look at that. Look at the size of this lot we're coming up on. It's gonna be small. So I hope it's not too small of a drop here. We'll see. Or tight of a drop, I should say. By the way, shout out to Hell Creek Garage. Nice air freshener. All right, let's see where we're at here. I'm going to take up both of these lanes here so I can turn in here and not have a problem. Just in case. Oh man, it's going to be tight, 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 tight. If it's this spot here. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we get to pull straight in. Woo! What a relief. Just look at this thing, man. It is long. In fact, I'm still actually kind of sweating this. I don't want to breathe just yet. I'm gonna hold my breath here and actually, because this is tight. All right, let's get these hazards on here. I'm gonna kind of freak this guy out. This guy is throwing boxes. I'm hugging this just until I can't any longer, which is right about now. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. We'll see. Maybe they'll be kind enough to give it to us. Nope, not gonna happen. Yes, we got it. All right. Sorry, that didn't mean to be loud, but oh my gosh, what a relief that is. All right, I'm sitting right here. I'm not going to touch anything else. Oh, yeah. That's how it's done, baby. In fact, the proportions are a little off. The trailer goes further out than that. It's where the fifth wheel plate is. I feel like the marker should be at least a little closer, but hey, we'll take it, man. We'll take it. I feel like I could have straightened myself out a little bit there, but I'm not even gonna... I'm not gonna worry about it. They're cool with it, and so are we, so... Let's kill that engine, even though we aren't required to. And deliver it. Get it over with. Alright. Well, I actually took the under on the mileage there. It was 480. So it's waste paper delivered from Lincoln to Cody. Let's see. Shoot, man, I'm so rusty. I forgot the process here. Alright, 480 miles. 13 hours, 9 minutes, 65, basically 65 and a half gallons. That's not even going to make a dent because we've got 300-gallon tanks on that tractor. So, yeah, looks like our reward added up. Bonuses added up to a pretty nice reward. So, 34,155. Good with me. That's good with them. All right. I really advanced time there. I'm so glad we didn't have to back anything up. And they even corrected it for us. And by the way, those are not missing textures on the filters. Those are violet lights. Missing textures would look a lot worse. But you can kind of tell whenever I kill them here. And then put them back. You can kind of see the difference. If they were missing textures, they'd look a lot worse than that. So that was a deliberate cosmetic choice on my part. So, anywho, it looks like it's raining now, so I'm probably going to have to pick a safe job to take somewhere else. See what happens. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining me on this run. Yeah, apologies again for taking so long. I'll try to be more aware of that and resolve that in the next coming days. But again, this is the Rezbilt 389 and the Reefer there from Selonik. I believe that the Reefer is a free mod, I think. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's free. If you go to Selonik's Facebook, you can find them there. You got the RM double configuration, so that's what we did there today. And yeah, Rezbilt 389 is a free mod. You can find it on Steam, but I'll have the links for both things in the description, as always. Ooh. Weird thing with the license plate there. So in the shop, there was no Nebraska plate on there. So that's why I put an Arkansas plate, but then it threw the Nebraska one on there, apparently. I think that's Nebraska. I'm reading that right. That's weird. It just kind of threw it on there. I didn't tell us to do that. Oh, well. Anyways. Yep, so also check out atsexpansion.com. I have that in the description as well. That mod gives you plenty of pickup and drop-off places, including the one that we pulled from earlier, Hell Creek Beef Jerky. We got K&D Cattle, K&D Grain, K&B Homes, U.S. Goods, just tons of other companies to choose from that really add to the, can't forget the Stockyards. Those are one of my favorites companies in there too. But yeah, just a nice variety of places to pick up and drop off from that kind of add to the realism, immersion of the game, all the detail that goes into it. So shout out to the team behind it. And I think that's about it for me. Yeah, had a nice run. So we'll catch you guys in the next one or the next live stream, whichever comes first. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, I kindly ask that you please subscribe and drop a like on the video. It helps me out a lot. Helps the channel to grow as well, reaching a nicer audience. That's never bad. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you around for the next one. Everybody, be safe, have a good one, and take care. See you next time.